pimples, and braces.
This is being recorded about a month in advance because that's how many videos I've got put up already scheduled to be going public. Well, there's a reason for that because I'm going to be away for a while. By the time you see this, I'll be back. But I have here a bottle of Highland Park Magnus. I've never tried this before, and I'm going to open it up, pour a dram, read what's on the bottle. This is one of those bottles that doesn't come with a box. Okay, let's get that thing off of there. I saw some people opening this before, and apparently it's a different kind of cap. It turns, and then it pops up. Okay, it's kind of a screw top cork. Try that again. Let's put it down there. You're supposed to, okay, that tightens it, and it's just a short turn, and then, okay, cool. Okay, now I'll pour a little dram of this stuff. I'll tell you right away, I'm no big fan of this bottle because I cannot see the level of the liquid in there. Well, we'll see if the juice is any good. It says here, unapologetically bold, smoky, and undeniably Orcadian. The single malt bears the soul of our Viking ancestors in the name of just one, our founder, Magnus Jönsson. Enjoy a whiskey crafted in the old way by a new generation of Vikings. Skål. Okay. It's got that whole Viking theme going on. It's 40% alcohol by volume. I wonder if this is not just a continuation of the old 10, but without a age statement on it. I've heard that Highland Park has been doing some odd things like that lately. Well, so far I'm getting some peat smoke. The same kind of peat smoke I'd be getting out of the 10-year-old. Now I've been a bit enthusiastic. I spilled a little bit on my shirt. Oh well. It's a black shirt, it won't show. And it was just a little spot of coolness. Let's see now. Yeah. Getting some peat smoke. Dark, dried fruits coming in. Things like what you'd get from a sherry cask. I'm talking figs, dates, prunes, a little something else. That cherry or berries, raisins. Now, after I've been nosing for just a little bit, the smoke is sort of moving aside. The smoke is going like this, and what's happening as the smoke moves aside, I'm getting more dark fruits. Cherries, red grapes, I didn't do any research on this like I usually don't. It is a delicious dark fruits, dark dried fruits, dark juicy fruits too. So what did we get? A little bit of smoke, a little bit of peat smoke, typical Highland Park kind of peat smoke. It's not in your face, it's just there. And these dark fruits, these red grapes, these cherries, black cherries. Definite lot of black cherries in there. A little bit of sweetness too, like some of that maraschino. I think I'm going to have to taste this real soon because the nose is drawing me in. It's only bottled at 40%, but it has a lovely nose. Let's try now. You know what it reminds me of? A smoky sangria. It's got all the richness of a sangria. Second sip. It has the mouthfeel of a sangria too. It's wine and sherry and cherries and plums and prunes and red grapes, red grape juice. It's a little bit dry. It doesn't have a really oily mouthfeel. But what happens after I swallow? On the tongue, I'm still getting those grapes and cherries, but all over my mouth there's a dryness, and I also taste the smoke. The smoke is interesting. The smoke is always there, but it's not in your face. Once again, smoky dry coating all over my mouth. Smoky and dry and fruity. And I'm getting once again, on the tongue. On the tongue, I'm getting the fruits on the tip of the tongue. Mid-palate, somewhat smoky, but not in your face smoky. The smoke is very well integrated with the dark fruits. And it's not all dried fruits either. It's fresh, ripe fruits. There's some berry. In the aftertaste, there's berry. Oh, what kind of berry? Blackberry, maybe. Black currant, maybe. Very fruity whiskey. Not at all bad. I was, just curious about this one. And I've had it for a while. When did I get this? Highland Park Magnus. Okay. It was not expensive either. It was only $41.99. Is that possible? $41.99. It's a single malt, no age statement. I don't think I can get it anymore. This was part of the premium spirits release back in the in November 4th. when did I buy it? Maybe a month after that. December 16th. December 16th, 2017. So just 6 months ago, because now it's June the 16th. Of course, you won't see this until sometime in July, but there you go. I rather like it, and the price is right. I mean, for that price, for $42, and let's see, a little bit of $42 and $4 and $2, $48 out the door. $48.09 out the door. Not bad. For the price, it's decent. It's decent. It's fresh. It's young. I think it has a lot more fruity flavor than what I remember the Highland Park 10 to be like. I think the heavy fruit flavors make up for the 40%. I mean, okay, this would be really a gem at 46%, but for 40% and for the price, $42, plus of course taxes, so $48 out the door. I can't really complain about this. It wasn't a bad buy at all. Okay, it doesn't come with a box, it doesn't come with an age statement, and you can't see through the bottle, but hey. That's about the least expensive single malt Scotch that you can get. That's in the same price point as McClelland's, and this blows the doors off McClelland's. Although McClelland's Highland tastes a lot like Glengarry, but then Glengarry is only about $10 more than the McClelland's, which tastes like Glengarry, but it's at 40%. The Glengarry's at 48%. This is good. If this were bottled at 46, 48%, you couldn't go wrong with that. But for what it is and for the price, if you start with this as it is, and you have a glass of this to calibrate your palate, then you go on to a more heavily peated whiskey, something like a Port Charlotte 10 second edition, and then follow that up with an Ardbeg Corrie Vrecken. You've got a beautiful 3-dram flight right there, and it would start right here with this 40%er. Anyways, slancha.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.